It's Tuesday, July 16th, and from WBHM News, I'm Richard Banks with today's top stories. A federal court declines to dismiss an Alabama redistricting case that created a new, mostly black congressional district in the state. The three-judge panel overseeing the legal battle rejected a motion last week from the Alabama Secretary of State to dismiss the case. State officials had tried to use a recent ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court dismissing a redistricting challenge in South Carolina. In the Alabama case, the plaintiffs argued Alabama unconstitutionally packed black voters into a single congressional district, limiting their ability to select their preferred leaders. The result was a redrawing of the state's second congressional district, which now has a near majority of black voters. The whistleblower who exposed the Tuskegee syphilis study that left hundreds of black men untreated has died. Peter Buxton was a federal public health employee in the 1960s when he heard about the Tuskegee study, considered the most notorious medical research scandal in U.S. history. Rebuffed in his efforts to call attention to the experiment, Buxton provided documents to the Associated Press. The news agency's reporting led to a public outcry that ended the study in 1972 after 40 years of being performed in Tuskegee in East Alabama. The government later put in place new rules about how it conducts medical research. Buxton was 86 when he died in May from illness related to Alzheimer's disease. And Birmingham area voters go to the polls today in the Democratic runoff for Alabama House District 52. The race pits Frank Woodson, a nonprofit executive, against Kelvin Datcher, Birmingham's Deputy Director of Community Development. The district includes parts of Birmingham, Fairfield, and Homewood. The winner will face Republican Carlos Crum in the October 1st general election. The seat was previously held by John Rogers, who resigned in March after pleading guilty to federal conspiracy and obstruction of justice charges related to a misuse of public funds. Rogers had been the longest-serving member of the Alabama House. You'll find more news anytime at WBHM.org. You can also hear local newscasts during WBHM's broadcast of Morning Edition and the afternoon's All Things Considered. That's each weekday on 90.3 WBHM Birmingham.